The one benefit that I found from remote sales that has kept me here in this niche and not transitioning into day trading, crypto, e-commerce, SMMA, or anything like that is number one, because of how easy it is and how quickly I was able to actually start making money with it. Number two, the kind of compounding effect that comes with remote sales. And then three, just the ability to not really have any responsibilities business wise, like with e-commerce and stuff like that. You have to worry about handling everything on the side, like all the different details with the business, actually delivering the things that people order. And then with crypto, day trading, and stuff like that, there's just a lot of risk involved, and a lot of stuff is outside of your control. Like, you can't really depend on if a coin is going to go up or down. I mean, you can invest in different networks, communities, and stuff like that to further your knowledge and give you the best bet, but it still doesn't give you that 100% capability to make money for yourself independently. So with remote sales, the number one benefit that I found personally that I really love the most is the compounding effect that it actually has. And before I go into that compounding effect, it does take a little bit of time to actually make money at first, like with any business. So with remote sales, it did take me around 2 to 3 months to actually make my first bit of income, because my first few months I was an employment setter on this really shitty offer, and I was making no money whatsoever. But from that time in my life where I was making $0, I feel like it was more the universe kind of testing me to see if this is something I actually wanted to do. And it was just giving me those trials and hardships to see if I truly wanted it and if I truly wanted to win. So after making my first bit of income as a setter in Bangkok, Thailand, from there I was able to kind of scale up my income. And it is kind of a very slow process from leveling up your income from 2 to 4K a month to 6 to 8 and then so on. And it's kind of very slow at first. Like, I didn't make any more than 4K the first 2 to 3 months, maybe a little bit less. And then from there I was able to make 6 to 8. And then it just kind of compounds a little bit faster after that. And I'm able to make a little bit close to 20,000 right now, just from like a year and a half worth of effort and time put into remote sales. Now, with remote sales as well, with the compounding effect, basically you'll be closing deals for tons of different people, tons of different offers, if you're able to do so, if you're able to make the right connections and get in on the right offers. And you can even get up to 50% commission, which is what I'm doing with one offer right now. And it ranges anywhere from 4 to 6K. So any deal I close, I can get 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. And if I have 3 to 4 calls a day, I mean, you can kind of guess the math there, but that is all possible through the compounding effect with remote sales, because when you start off, it's going to be very slow. You might not make any money at first, especially if you have no mentor, no guidance, no one holding your hand and guiding you through the entire process. But then once you're able to kind of get past that really hard time and those trials and those hardships, and you kind of break through to the other side where you're able to make your first bit of income online with remote sales, then you can actually see what's possible, and a ton of different opportunities open up to you, especially if you stay in it long enough and make the right connections and start opening out to more people in the remote sales space. You'll see that there's tons of money to be made. And as you guys know, or if not, I mean, the remote sales industry has grown 30 billion in the last like a year or two. And that's not a mistake, because a lot of people, they only have a few different paths when getting out of high school. They can be jobless, of course, they can be homeless, they can go to college, they can get a trades job, they can go to the army, or they can go down their own path, start a business, or go down another route. So a lot of people are kind of figuring out that college and the army isn't really the way to go unless you just really have a desire to do so. But with college, it only makes sense to those individuals that want to be a doctor, a lawyer, or anything that actually requires a degree and a college education. Anything outside of that, I mean, a college education won't really tell you how to make more than 100,000 a year. So I don't think it's really worth it, especially for me. I mean, I just went to college, and all I did was really drink, smoke weed, party, and I did not learn anything in a year and a half. Literally nothing. I don't remember a single thing, and that might be the outcome of me drinking a little bit too much or smoking a little bit too much, but once I was able to drop out and decided I want to learn a skill for myself, that's what a lot of people are wanting to do these days. They know that college and all that is pretty much a scam unless you want to be a doctor or a lawyer. So they know they have to learn a very valuable skill that college won't be able to teach them. So when people are looking for this skill, they're mainly looking online to find a skill to make money with their phones, laptops, or whatnot. So when they're looking for these kind of skills to learn online, they are either learning how to day trade, anything of that nature, anything to actually make money online. They're looking on their phones, laptops, and trying to find people who actually have the skill and knowledge to actually do so, and that are already doing it. And what these people are doing is they're trying to get mentored and learn from these people who already know how to make money online, so that way they can do that for themselves. And that's basically why the industry is growing so much, because more and more people are looking on how to make money online, because it's pretty much the gold rush of my generation is to make money online, so that way you can travel the world just like I'm doing right now, traveling to Bangkok, Dubai, the Philippines, Malaysia, Philippines, and whatnot. And basically that's all possible by learning a very important skill and very valuable skill, which is being able to sell, and then leveraging that skill and knowledge into making money online by selling these courses or mentorship to the people that are wanting to learn how to do so. So, I mean, it's only going to grow over time, and it is very early. And I mean, there's plenty of time to actually get started to make money online, because there's still a lot of people that are getting trapped and distracted and just going down the college route, the army route, and they just never really know what they want to do in life. So they're always just kind of following what everyone else is doing. But more and more people are waking up to the fact that college really won't really get them to where they want to be kind of making enough income to live their desired kind of outcome and reality. So as people kind of wake up and find that remote sales is the best way to actually get started into making money online, because I mean, it's definitely the easiest way, because you don't have to learn a very high income skill like day trading. You don't have to learn the stocks. You don't have to learn all these different strategies to actually make money with day trading. And with day trading, you need a lot of capital to actually get started, or you could get a funded account, but it does take a few years to actually start making your first bit of money consistently with day trading. And exact same thing with crypto as well. You do need a lot of startup capital for that. E-commerce, you have to worry about ads, fulfillment, refunds, revenue, all those different things, chargebacks, and it's just a big headache to actually get into that. And I've seen that firsthand for myself. And then with remote sales, I mean, it's just really easy to get into. Basically, kind of just do it on your own and go through the trials and errors that I've been through to actually figure out how to make money for yourself starting off. And of course, that will be a lot harder because you don't really know where to get started or where to find your first offer or how to actually sell in the first place. So you can either watch YouTube videos, get mentors, or join communities or network with people who are already doing it. So that way you can actually gain the knowledge and capability to be able to do that for yourself. And another great benefit that I found with remote sales is there's always kind of money coming in from different places. It's kind of like a passive income if you think about it, because sometimes you sell people on like payment plans, like they're paying like monthly payments. So they could be paying like $2,000 a month, and you kind of stack those up over time. And then each and every month, especially if you just keep closing deals and keep adding on, there'll just always be money coming in each and every month, just completely passively from deals that you closed in the past. So, I mean, that's another great benefit that I found with remote sales as well. And then last but not least, that I found personally that maybe not a lot of people talk about, is just learning a lot about human nature and what people are actually thinking and what is holding them back from reaching their goals on these sales calls that I'm going on with these prospects that are trying to level up their lives. Because I've talked to a lot of people that are 16, 17, 18, and I've talked to people who are 60, 70, 70. And basically all of them have the same exact situation going on in their life. And basically that situation is that they're not really where they want to be because they haven't taken action on their goals, and they haven't really truly taken that first step needed to actually getting on track to moving the needle towards their desired reality. And the main reason I've seen that people don't really take action or try to at least get to their dream life is because they're very scared of taking risk and taking that first step of action and actually investing in themselves and the ability to learn a very valuable skill. And it's actually very funny to me, especially when people are very scared to take a risk, because a majority of them have tried to go into college, the army, and they've gotten into either massive debt in college, like 20,000, 30,000, 300,000, and so on. And people in the army just kind of just waste a lot of time, and they're just kind of aimless in their life, and they don't really know where they want to go, but they do want to make a lot more money than what they're making. So when I'm helping people make a decision for themselves, if getting to the desired outcome is really what they truly want, it just kind of opens up my eyes and their eyes to what reality really is and why people aren't really where they want to go and where they're wanting to be at in life. And that's just because they aren't really ready to take the risk in order to do so. And I mean, there's this one saying that I always live by, and that is, if you don't take any risk at all to get the life that you truly want, you are guaranteed to stay in the same exact spot until you decide to make that risk, to make that change, to take that step forward, to actually move the needle in your life to your desired outcome and to your desired income that you need to actually live the dream life that you've kind of desired since you kind of had that kind of dream life in your mind. So with that being said, guys, if you guys do want to start kind of learning how to make money online and you think day trading isn't for you, e-commerce isn't for you, crypto isn't for you, and you do want to learn a little bit more about remote sales and see if it would be a good fit for you, you can book a call down below with the Calendly link, and I can see if it would be a good fit for you. And I have had to turn down just a few people just because I knew it wouldn't be a good fit for them, because maybe they were too shy, maybe they weren't really that good at talking and communicating, and I just knew they wouldn't really kick it off with sales until they're actually ready. So I just kind of sent them off with a few information and a few things to actually level up their communication skills and sales skills, and then kind of just get them on later in the future. But if you guys are interested to at least make $10,000 a month anywhere in the world, just book a call below and I'll be able to see if you'd be a good fit. And then of course we can go from there and get you started. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys kind of learned a little bit more about remote sales. And if not that at all, at least figure out what you truly want in life and kind of reverse engineer that to see what steps you actually need to take to achieve that dream life. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow.